am 37 weeks and 2 days pregnant today, and the baby is the size of a Doc Martens boot. 19 inches, 6.5 pounds. I had my doctor's appointment today, and I was negative for group B strep, so that's awesome. And she did a cervical check, and oh my gosh, it was like painful, and I don't remember them being painful before, but she said my cervix is behind the baby's head, so she had to and there was like a popping noise and like sensation, and I'm like, what just happened? Said that I am not so much a face, she said it's still pretty thick, but that I'm dilated to a 1, so that's super exciting. And she said that I could have my water break tonight. She said I could go, another few weeks. She told me to still make my appointment for next week, but isn't super certain that I'm going to make it to that point. My blood pressure was, of course, normal when I went in, and this morning it was like 148 over 104, so it's just so dumb. It's so frustrating because like everything's considered normal in pregnancy, and it's just like, I am officially full term, so that's exciting. She told me I could start drinking all of the little things that, I can't remember what she said. Something, eating dates, whatever, if I wanted to just try to induce labor on my own. It said that babies follow more after their mother than their father when it comes to their birth weight. Like, however big the mom was, which I was, I think, 8.5 pounds. Jackson was 8.6. So if I go to 40 weeks, or whatever, then I'm imagining that's about how big she'll be, but again, we will see. I am definitely having a lot of cervix pain. I had never heard the term lightning crotch before, and it so makes sense now. There is so much pinching in that area and so much pressure. And I'm now to the point where I have to take Tums all the time. Like, I have them on my side table by my bed. I take them with me places. My sister brought them once for me in her bag, just because she knew I was going to need them. Like, I feel like I'm constantly dealing with heartburn. And also, I know I mentioned it before, but like throwing up in my mouth randomly, no warning, no sign it's coming, just like, it's so disgusting. I've been having swollen feet and ankles, which is not like me. I have like these like little tiny chicken legs and ankles and feet, like so bony. So that's been definitely new as of recently. So next week is my finals for the classes that I'm in, and then the whole last week of August I have off, and then I'm supposed to start my next set of classes on September 3rd, which is my official due date. And I'm like, it would be nice to get through my finals, like finish out this week obviously, get through my finals next week, and then have the baby and like not have to be so stressed about like trying to get things done online for school. So like that's my goal. But again, I feel like I keep saying, but we'll see. Like, we'll see what happens. I did get pre-registered at the hospital that I'm going to be giving birth at, so that's done, taken care of. It feels so good to have things done and just feel like I'm more prepared for this enormous life event that is about to unfold. I don't have the car seat installed yet, though, and I really need to get that done. I've heard a lot of people say that they go to like the fire station or different places to make sure it's installed correctly. I don't remember ever doing that before, but it seems like it's like a thing now to like have it double checked. So I might look into that. I also got Aurora's going home outfit picked out. It's in her diaper bag, and you'll see those videos. They'll either be before this one or after. For those of you watching, I want to hear your guesses on when you think she's going to be here and how much she's going to weigh, and her length. Because my sister has like multiple guesses. Paula has preferences. My sister has, I think she said the 18th, the 20th, the 22nd. She has like multiple days. Or was it her or Paula that said September, like Labor Day? Is that September 1st, September 2nd? I don't know. I'm going to blame everything on pregnancy brain, even though it's not. Below, let me know if you're watching this. And Ina, that includes you, because I know you watch these. Remind me what you thought on the date. But you haven't guessed her weight or her length. So go ahead and do that. I might add mine too, because I have some guesses. I am having so many contractions though. And there's a difference between Braxton Hicks, which I get those as well. And I would say those are more just like sporadic, not so much like set on like a certain time. I never time them or anything either. But I'm also getting like the prodromal false labor contractions where, sorry, I have like, it is just so bad. Okay, I'm going to try to get through this video. I'm just so uncomfortable, you guys. I'm having those like where I am having to time them. Still just have the 3 episodes, but I do have them on top of the ones that I've timed, and it's like, man, but I still haven't lost my mucus plug yet. Water hasn't broke, anything like that. I do feel like the baby had a huge growth spurt, which I think is totally normal. I hear they grow so much and gain so much weight every week in this last little bit. But it's like, man, I can definitely tell there's a huge difference. I like truly feel like she's gained a whole pound in like a day. Like that's seriously how dramatic it feels. And when she moves, they are painful. It's like painful movements. And she does move a lot, which is good because I know that can be a concern at the end and like doing the kick counts and like all that stuff. That's not something that I've had to worry about because she is always moving, like always. But it's so painful. Oh my gosh. And then every time I get the camera out, every time, without fail, she stops moving. So I'm like, I have to, like, it looks like an alien is like literally trying to like force its way out of my belly. And I'm like, I have to get this. And I like pull out my phone and then nothing. I'm like, are you serious? So I put it away. Sometimes I'm like, almost like trying to like, as if she can see what I'm doing. Like be like sneaky, like have it set up. It sounds so silly now that I'm saying it out loud, but it seems so like logical when I do it. She still does have hiccups daily. That's stayed consistent. She just had them right before I started doing this video. I think I'm just becoming so much more irritable and like even over little things like the fact I can't shave my legs anymore. Like it was down to like where I could only like basically shave one side, which is like so like why would you even do that? When I walk, I waddle like I have swag you've never seen before. I just feel so unattractive and just big and like constantly having heartburn and like feeling like gassy and uncomfortable and in pain and the contractions and like my hormones. I mean, I could just go on and it's like, I know it's so normal, but I am just really struggling with this last little bit. Even getting out of the car, I look freaking ridiculous. But anyway, let's go ahead and measure, and I'll show you my belly, and we'll see if I make it to week 38. I know my doctor didn't sound like she was so certain I would, but I kind of feel like I will, just because of that. Like, I feel like I always, I don't know, this pregnancy for me has just been wild, and it's so, like, unnerving not knowing, like, when it could happen, or, like, is it happening? Anyways, I'm gonna stop ranting, because I feel like all I'm doing is just being like, like, oh, woe is me. Here is with the shirt on. And then let me pull these down. Here is with the shirt up. I'm getting almost 43. Oh my gosh, look at my belly button. I feel like my last measurement in my last video was like 41 and a half. And I went back and looked at the one previous and it was like 42. And I honestly think the most likely option is that I suck at measuring. But I really do think that like she has moved so much, and depending on like her body position, I think it's kind of affecting the measurements. But I will either see you for week 38 or I will be seeing you when I'm giving birth. But I have a feeling it's more likely I'll see you for week 38, but we'll see. Anyways, thank you for watching, and remember to comment below. I really want to hear all the guesses. At least my family. I want you guys to at least put your guesses. So anyways, thank you. Bye.